Hey everybody, this is Luis Sanacori Ramos. I am of Taíno from Borinquen. My people are from Calle on my father's side, and my mom's from Guanica via Yauco in Cabo Rojo in Borinquen. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, and through my years, I have experienced many spiritual practices and so on throughout my years. And this is step 4 of what I call Taíno Caribbean-Indigenous cleansing ceremony in my own experience. This is not a traditional ceremony, Taino ceremony. This is something that I created. It's a self-generated ritual or ceremony that I want to share with the world. If it helps you, awesome. You don't have to be Taino to do this ceremony. But if you go back to steps 1, 2, and 3, it's universal. Calling. We call upon, we plead to this God, okay, this higher power, the spirit of spirits, whatever image you have of God, whatever relationship you have, there is, you're calling it. And then step 2 is you're releasing all those things that have been holding you down. You know, sometimes we're used to this image that we are not good enough, that we have to do certain things, you know. Well, these steps in itself is helping you to be a better person, okay? So this cleansing ceremony, especially in step 2, you're releasing everything that's holding you down, that's making you think you're lesser of a human being than you are. Um, you are a human being, and you are learning, you're experiencing, you're feeling, you're making decisions. Now, thank you for making this decision to watch this video and try your best to cleanse. And by the way, if you have your own ritual, you could inbox me and share what you think. So let's get to step 4. The last video was step 3. It talked about receiving this God. So as you can tell, the step 3 is very, very personal. Okay. Um, for many people, they go to churches or they go to synagogues, they go to shrines to help them commune with this spirit of spirits or this higher power. And that's all great. That's all great. The Taino ancestors used to have their ganes in which they had the semis in it, and that helped them focus. Households, the Bohíos have their own semis, which is all right. But for me, in this cleansing ceremony, let's focus on that cleansing. So what's going to happen is, now that you have received this power, it's all around us. It's above us, below us, to the sides, peripheral. It's all around us. The trees and the plants. Now what's going to happen is this. Are you ready for this? Now, step 4. You're going to release it. You're going to give it away. Similar to step 2, where you release, this time you're going to give it away. For many of you, you might get stuck on this point, because once you feel this power, I'm telling you right now, for many of us, we get emotional, or we feel invincible. For many of us, if we're courageous enough, we even change our life. But part 4, step 4, whatever you received, you have to give it away. And it could be to someone who really needs it. Say they're dying of cancer, or say they're going through a heavy situation. Say they're going to the Marines or some kind of military force. Say they're going to a powwow. They have to dance the whole weekend, and they're dancing for somebody. Or say it's someone like maybe the family of George Floyd. Maybe his daughter, his wife, his family, his mom. So basically, you are focusing on giving it away. Give it away. Okay? This power that you receive is freely earned. You didn't have to pay for it. You didn't have to bargain or barter. It's free. You received it. Now, freely you give it away. So think of someone. Think of a nation. Think of a people. You know, you're going to give it to them. That's what step 4 is. Step 1, you're calling. Step 2, you're releasing. Step 3, you're receiving. Step 4, you're going to give it away. If you want to hold on to that image of the hollow bone, it's almost like a flashlight. You know, you receive this power. Now you're going to point it at someone and reflect that light to them. Reflect that power to them. Okay? Now here's the thing. You're probably thinking, wait a minute, I just received this power. You know, I feel this power. It's healing me. It's making me strong. Why in the world am I going to give it away? Well, here's the key. Once you give it away, you're empty again. And once you're empty again, you can receive more power. Okay? You can receive more power. That's the key. So I'm telling you, the temptation is to want to keep it. And I could even dare say you even want to sell it. But check this out. Give it away for free. And once you do that, you're going to receive more power. And that's the key to cleansing. That's the key. For all you people out there who may be called to help others as healers, in the Taíno tradition, bejiques, or in Siberia, they call them shamans. That word shaman is used a lot. You know, it's very popular. But these are healers. These are people who took to take time to heal others or even cure using plants, medicines, massages, maybe needles. So there's different ways of healing people. But here's the thing. In many of the traditions, how do you know you're a healer? Well, the healer is the person, it's not the holiest person, whatever holiness means, okay? It's not the one with the fancy feathers or the fancy regalia and all that, you know, decked out with the jewelry, beautiful videos, you know. The healer is the person who takes the time, no matter what, and cleans himself out. It's the person that goes to the river and washes themselves. Okay? Sometimes we get too used to carrying this luggage around, carrying the dirt around, self-punishment, right? No. The healer is the person who cleanses the most. It's the one with the hollow bone. It's a living, breathing, hollow bone. It's the person who makes the effort. Okay? And this is what the elders, this is what the medicine people, this is what they say constantly. You want to be a medicine person? You want to be a healer? How well do you clean yourself? Okay? How well do you clean yourself? So the only thing that's required to be a healer in that sense is cleansing. So I'm sharing what I learned. I'm sharing what I experienced in my years of being on this road of trying to heal myself and heal others. We're all called to be healers, but the ones that stand out to help others are the ones who bathe themselves, who cleanse themselves, who empty themselves, who receive this power and can give it away. Okay? That's it. That's step number 4. Thank you all for tuning in, checking this video out. It's nothing really to share more. Calling, releasing, receiving, giving it away. Okay? Many medicine people like ceremonial chief Frank Foolscroll, the Tecton Soothes, talks about being a hollow bone. You know, other medicine people talk about, you know, the cleansing. In the Taíno tradition, we talk about the rivers, el baño. In my next video, I'm going to start breaking down the creation stories, especially the concept of the guanara, a place apart to heal. So little by little, I encourage people to write comments. And if you have any questions about the ceremony, the cleansing ceremonies, please don't be afraid. You can email me at tainosagrado@gmail.com. When you use incense, whatever you like is fine. If you're Taíno, a lot of us like to use tabonuco, which is very hard to find. It's natural in Puerto Rico, the yunque, by the forest of Luquillo. It's a resin. It's very hard to get, but if you have some, and I go for it. If you want to use any other incense, maybe sage or sweetgrass, whatever makes you feel good. Okay, you can use candles like I've done. I often use candles. Fire element. You can use water. Water is very, very important. I'm always with the water here. Always try to. Goya has the best bottles. Very, very strong. Sometimes when they fall, they don't crack. So I recommend Goya. I know there's a pre-plug there for Goya, but they got the best water jars. Or you can use gores. You can use a gore. It's up to you. Whatever you really makes you happy. And I just want to say right now that it's important that you develop your own style of cleansing. Okay? But don't forget, once you find something, try to share it with other people so they can cleanse as well. And this is how we heal the world. Okay? We might not be the best role models, but we will try to be. In trying, we're going to cleanse. So thank you again. My name is Luis Sanacori Ramos, straight up from Brooklyn, New York, sharing the 4 steps of how I cleanse. Okay? And let's keep each other in prayer. And my prayer to you is that don't give up. Keep the cleansing going. And I ask you to pray for me that, especially in my low points, that I might get up and cleanse once again. See you soon. Thank you.